तेरी यादों का तेरी याद में निहा 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 तेरी
What's up, everybody?
Blah, 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 blah. We lagging. No.
What's up, everybody? It's a Wednesday. Wednesday is a hump day, man. You already know what time it is. It's time for the Hesi podcast. It's me, your boy Boogie, and it's my boy Big 30, the truth.
Because I always tell it.
You know what I'm saying? Sterling going to be running behind, but he's going to join up on us. We're going to have our Florida correspondent, Florida Dale, jumping in with us. We got Poe joining.
You know what? I'm not even going to lie to you. I niggered up. I forgot to send him the link, but I'm going to do that. But I don't think he's not working yet, though. So I'm going to do that right quick. And I think Poe is. So you know what we need to spruce things up in this bitch? We need to get like a sound effect. Like that's like a door knocking for when niggas is late. And when they come in below us, do. Hold on, let me get that right quick. And get off the screen and come back on with it. Be all right, but nah, we're gonna send it out. But yeah, no, it's been a great week of actually in this time of the year, we've been actually blessed to have a pretty good, you know what I'm saying, serving of sports come our direction. You know what I'm saying? You can hit the rundown. I'm not gonna hit him with the out of bounds today. I'm just gonna say Lawrence Taylor, come on, bro. Hey, checking in live from the Hall of Fame Village. A shout out to Zilla.
Hey.
If you don't know who Zilla is, you don't watch football, nigga. No, but shout out to Andre Johnson. You know what I'm talking about? He going to the Hall of Fame. There's some Texas fans that are going to see him. One Bronco fan. You know what I'm saying? He shall remain nameless. But you know what I'm saying? They're there. So shout out to all the Hall of Fame inductees. That'll probably be next week. That'll probably be. Well, I mean. I honestly, to be completely honest with you, did you want to go over the Hall of Fame list or not?
Well, I was gonna talk about that once we got a little deeper into the show. But we could talk about
we can go with levels first. Yeah.
So like pretty much UFC. Let's just talk about the UFC shit and get that out.
Yeah, that's always good. We're not gonna put that one up. We're not gonna put that one up there, but it's always
it's always good whenever you know what I'm saying.
You got some work.
The soft legs show up,
the soft legs, you know what I'm saying, the sundresses. Sean McCants, it's always good to have some work to do.
Okay, so UFC 304 came and went. We got a new champ, Bilal Muhammad. Remember the name. Upset Leon Edwards. Pretty much controlled the fight. I had it 3-2. I wanted Leon to win, but man, it was just like I said last week. I wouldn't be surprised if Bilal came out and pulled the upset. And the upset he pulled a lot more than an upset. He was slamming Leon Edwards on his head, pretty much just having a takedown fest for about three rounds. And Leon just looked kind of out of it. But shout out to Bilal, got the win. And we're going to just go down the card real quick here. Tom Aspinall retained, beating Curtis Blades inside the first. Called out John Jones. For the
why?
Because John Jones is still the heavyweight champ. What's up?
Can I just say that anybody and everybody, and yes, age does happen, but to call out John Jones is just foolish. That's just to be like, yo, death, cracking.
What's up,
I'm trying to have a party. I'm having a party. Like I just don't like. He's not one you call out. He's one that you wait for him to say, "I think I'm ready to fight again," and say, "I'll be a Huckleberry," and do it that way. But I'm not with the whole calling out Mr. Jones, because Mr. Jones send your ass home real quick.
Yeah. So Tom Aspinall called out John Jones, and that's kind of what people want to see, because John is the heavyweight champion, Aspinall is the interim heavyweight, so. You got to have the unification fight. And Patty pulled it out against King Green, Bobby Green. Shout out to Patty. I thought I thought it was going to be a stand-up, man. Excuse me. I thought it was going to be a stand-up for most of the fight, but when Bobby went for the takedown, there was exchanging leg kicks for like the majority of the first round. and until Bobby went for the takedown. Then once he went for the takedown, I was like, damn, it's over. Patty got the sub, and in front of his home crowd. So shout out to Patty. But in other combat news, I think Terrence Crawford fights this weekend as well. No, he does. I'm just trying to remember who he fights. It's one of those names that I'm not going to remember. I can't pronounce the name.
I just want to know.
You said what, Russ?
Oh, never mind. You hit me with the me because I thought you was. I can't pronounce that.
Yeah,
Israel.
Israel.
Madermov.
Yeah.
Madermov.
Yeah. So him and Terrence Crawford fights this Saturday, man. So head to your bars, order it or not. I can't tell you what to do.
That's more of a bar one. Like I don't know too much about the fight game before we move on, but I know one thing. There's a rating. There's ones that you buy. There's ones that you stream.
Yeah.
And there's ones that you call however you stream it. There's ones that you call your buddies and say, let's hit the bar. This is a bar one.
Yeah, definitely a bar fight.
Because he probably gonna beat this motherfucker up. Hey, somebody tell us about the hurricane. Here we go in. Welcome. I say it's really like the Hesi podcast is really like this niggas chilling at the house. You never know who's gonna come over. We
got our Florida correspondent checking in with us.
Yeah. Let's get to the real topic.
He said, fuck all this shit.
No, can we? I mean, we can't even talk about the Olympics a little bit. I just got a couple of things to say.
So we trying to hold off on the list till Sterling.
Bro, the list is the last thing. We got to get it. People, Boogie, can you at least give him the rundown so that people know what we're gonna get to, so that they know why the hurricane is so. And I agree with you, Hurricane. By the way, I agree.
Okay,
so let's go.
So look, for the rundown, we just did the UFC stuff. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna talk a little bit about Olympics. The Olympic sports.
I'm gonna talk some shit.
Yeah, we're gonna talk some shit about Olympic sports. Then we're gonna get into our segment about Coach Kerr, Steve Kerr, and our thoughts on whether he is or he ain't, or maybe whatever, if he's a capable coach or not. But we'll get into that. Then we're going to talk a little bit more about some NCAA football. ESPN dropped their top 25 list of players from the year 2000s. And
Hurricane face. These niggas.
It's some shit. So we're going to spend a good deal on that subject as well. And then the real UT. Will you please stand up? There is a debate going on in the SEC now between two burnt orange teams, and whether they're
one is creamsicle. And
okay,
they do shit for free. Like I don't even like. I'm ready to talk some shit about them, nigga, because we didn't already beat them. And I'm here for that. I'm here for that.
So we're gonna get into that. With two teams in the SEC is battling over the moniker of UT and who has the right to be called the University of T. But let's go ahead and just start with the Olympics here. If you don't know. And you should know, Simone Biles is the GOAT. F around to find out, aka the Golden Girls. They're getting all the medals. She's probably the best ever. So shout out Simone Biles.
Flipper.
Yeah, skip with a flipper.
Skip with a flipper.
Hey. But her former teammate blocked her because she said, "Oh, yeah, go ahead, keep on."
No, say it.
What she say?
No, because
I guess I got blocked today.
Yeah, I guess I got blocked today because her former teammate says that pretty much the caliber of the women's team that's on the gymnastics team now. They're not hardworking. They seem lazy. Then yesterday happened. Then Simone Biles said, well, look, this is what lazy gets you, and you got gold. So she looks at her stat. Oh, I guess I got blocked there. I wonder what happened. I don't know what happened. Today, I became more and more. I was already respecting Simone Biles, but this last 18 hours, 24 hours or whatever, I was like, oh, she is petty. I like it. Thank you.
I like it.
I like it.
I like it.
I like it. Yeah, we need more of this because it's pretty much she's been dominating for almost 20 years now.
Yeah.
She's on some Phelps type shit when it comes to her.
Yeah,
she's a backup.
Phelps some guy broke his record, right?
Yeah.
We shit the bed at swimming though, except for shout out Sauce Walker, except for Katie Ledecky. You know, she did a thing. They got a jam to Katie Ledecky. You know, shout out Sauce. That's the reason why you want Katie. Hard work, Sauce Walker. Yeah, the animated weights.
Yeah. But yeah, man. But one of my favorite things about this whole Olympics has been the rugby. The women's rugby. Yeah, it was a lot of good clips. It was.
What was that jackknife shit I saw with the green team with a girl leaping and she wasn't gonna get high enough, so her teammate just grabbed her ass and was like, "Whoop, get up there and catch that thing," and she got up there and caught that. I was like, "This is rugby. Is we need this. We need more of this."
You know, and I thought about it. I was like, you know, I can't speak for every community, but I know, you know, in my area we had everybody has like, you know, variations of sports, like, you know, stick balls, you know, variation of baseball, and you know, football. When you played in Whisper, we play high ball, and you know, and I'm pretty sure there's other names for it, but you know, pretty much the premise of the game is that you stand in, you know, a field or, you know, the street or somebody's yard or whatever. You toss a ball in the air, and once it hits the ground, whoever picks it up, you got to score. And it's your, you know, and everybody else has got to, you know.
We had a name for that game.
Yeah, and there was another. So that's why it's high ball.
20 years ago.
Hey, STQ.
20 years ago.
STQ.
20 years ago, you would say it. 20 years ago, you could say it. Now it's like,
honestly, when you said all that shit, I was like, what is he talking about? And then when you said the ball would go down and someone would touch it, I was like, oh, you're talking about smear.
Yeah, that's
I'm not gonna finish.
Oh, no, we can't. No.
I just said smear.
Toss up tackle. That was the alternate name. Toss up tackle.
Toss up tackle. Okay.
We call it throw up tackle.
Yeah. We call it the high ball, you know. So and that was kind of like our, you know, version of you know, rugby and stuff like that. I see a lot of, you know, people from outside the states or, you know, Americans finally discovering rugby. No, motherfucker, we've been doing this shit. Okay. You know, and I'm gonna say this, you know, look, football, even with pads, is still more dangerous than rugby. All right. You know, we do head shots, pause. Nice try, Diddy.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's a lot of injuries and shit that happens in football that doesn't happen in rugby. So I still think that, you know, pads, no pads, football is still more of a dangerous sport. So you got to be more careful about it. But anyway, anywho, but
I will say, and you might remember this. You know, those of us that are about the big beat. If you know what I'm talking about, you remember Friday Night Lights? A little something I made up. Okay, so I don't know if you remember Boogie, but I got introduced to rugby because of a man named Tolu. Shout out Tolu, straight out of Chisholm Projects. Came out there. Okay, so let me set Hurricane. You don't know, so we gonna story time. You know, real quick. All right. All right. So we some young niggas, and me as a young nigga, I like to, you know what I'm saying, get active in the sports outside. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm basketball, football, baseball, soccer. I was an outdoor kid. Spent half my life in Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? So
Russell 99 Johnson was born.
Yes, hey, and I was that fast, so don't even play with me. But anyway, so like I decided at one point I was like, you know what I'm saying, we a bunch of like freshmen. It's a way to get to know each other. So I created a site on Facebook in its first year of its inception called Friday Night Lights, right? And that just was a way for me to call all the guys that went to the school on Friday night. We're gonna play some tackle football out there. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna go out there and have some fun. This is also, I found out a couple things with this. One, it worked. We all like bonded. Everybody bonded. Two, once you get past the age of 18, stop playing tackle football with your friends without pads. Niggas started getting fucked up. The second year ended because boys couldn't continue. But that first year, it was glorious. So one glorious night, this silent African Nigerian fellow named Tolu, he came out there. Nobody really knew anything about him. You know, he was like cool guy, stayed up in my floor. We, you know what I'm saying, chatted it up. But he came out there and he had a Superman shirt on. It was too little. And underneath it, we realized we didn't know that nigga was that big. Like he big than a bitch. Hurricane, when I tell you, he proceeded to run up and down through niggas, over niggas, under niggas, flipping niggas. Shirt got ripped, kept running, and he was fast. I'm talking like at least 4.5. You know what I'm saying? Pause anything that where necessary. But my man told Lou at the end of the game, we were asking him, we were like, "Oh my god," because one of my homeboys got dirty. LD got dirty, and he threw his forearms into his shin area. Just because at this point he was like, "I want to see if I can get him down." He kicked this nigga away sideways,
yep,
and continued to break down the field. And at the end, we said, "What the fuck?" We didn't even know you had an athletic bone in your body. And he said, "Oh yeah, nigga, I played rugby over." Well, he wasn't originally over. He had actually lived life like over there, like in like another country. I don't think it might have been Africa, but it was another place too. But he lived life, and so he played rugby and them other overseas sports. Boy, rugby players are something different, my nigga. That shit is not for the weak, but we need that shit. We need everybody that can't do the other stuff in football that takes like all that brain shit. We need all the marauders just to come out here and smash mouth, bro.
But I ain't gonna lie. I have a Friday Night Light story, man. And so when I seen it, everybody was like, you know, people from my high school that I went to college with were like, "Hey, man, you need to come out here." They were playing tackle football, and at this time, man, I was like. Bro, I was like already like out of shape and shit like that. So I was like, all right, man, fuck it. You know, I come out there, and I think I was out there for maybe like 2 weeks. First week I went out there, I overexhausted myself. I was like, okay, yeah, you know what? You need to go ahead and tone it down.
He got real in the field.
No, it got real. Like, so I went out there, I made a couple plays, and then after like I think maybe about like 40 minutes, I was throwing up on the sideline. And I was like, I said, "Yo, you know, you way out of shape, nigga. You got to go ahead. You got to come out here a little bit more." So while it was real. So while I was laying down on the sideline, I looked over and I seen this one white dude, and he looked like probably like he played like defensive tackle in high school, just fucking gliding down the field, just on like nobody wasn't really trying to tackle him. You know, I seen a couple guys go ahead and try to shoulder check him. They bounced off, and everybody kind of got the picture. There was just like, okay, yeah, this white boy ain't going down, and he was just, and he gets the ball. He's scoring every time. And I remember they talked to him. They was like, "Man, you know, bro, like you could move for a big dude." They was like, "You know, why don't you try to play somewhere else?" And he was like, "Man, he was like, I played at some small town in Texas." And he was like, "Man, you know,
bro, he had red hair."
They sure did. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
So he was a friend of. I think it was like his name started with an A. Forgive me. It was either like Andrew Adam or something like that. But he was like kicking it with like the crazy white dudes that me and Toe was kicking it with at that time. Shout out to Jeff Coyne. You know what I'm saying? The greatest drink inventor in the world. Rodney, you know what I'm talking about, boy. But anyways, yeah. So we started kicking it with them. You know what I'm saying? We used to get real fucked up. And he said he played football. And like we was like, get out of here. And he was like, nah, like for real. Like I get down and his roommate, Jeff, that's when we found out he could throw. Like he was like, nah, bro, I play quarterback. And we was like, yeah. And the dude that was chunking the ball to him was his roommate, the dude Jeff Coyne. So like, yeah, they like, nah, like Hurricane Lake, this was like, I made something beautiful. Like niggas was out there for like a year and a half, just like going at it at football. And then at the end, we was like, where the club at? Like niggas go out there and play football and then hit the club later. That shit was Vagina Tower, nigga. Yeah, VT, nigga. All right, bro. Yes, his nickname was Vagina Tower. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, hey, big beat, dog. It was, a movie should be made about the University of Texas San Antonio from like the years of 2006. To like 2009, nigga. I swear to God. I swear to God, bro. I know that shit was beautiful. Vagina Tower, bro. That nigga's name, bro. He said, "I just want to have a tower full of vaginas." It's a vagina tower. Yeah, this is real fucking life, bro. Like, I swear to God, life was a movie, bro.
Diabolical wasn't the word, Chris, back in 06.
Bro, it wasn't.
We was lifting off some other shit, dog.
Fiendish, nigga. Fiendish. Niggas say they jumped outside. Nigga, we kicked down the door. Niggas,
is that outside? Nah.
We here.
Yeah.
We here.
Yeah, we were some different motherfuckers out there back then. God damn. You know what? Yeah, look, Friday Night Lights was a motherfucker, bro. Like it was definitely a
one
time.
of the funnest thing ever. I remember niggas. I remember niggas didn't believe I was really that fast. They was on some like they saw me playing the game and they was like, "You just made your credit player that fast." And me being a nigga that talk shit, I didn't even know if I was faster than anybody. Nigga just told me you wasn't that fast. Like, nigga, bet that, get that football. Let's see what's up. And niggas found out. I break out.
That was a whole thing on campus, dog. It was like,
bro, we was some kids, bro. That shit was funny as hell.
Russ and his 99 speed.
That's me. My nigga Chris Santi being a psychopath. We did not know that bro. He is the most gentle person, like outside of anything else. He's a goofball, everything. But then, shout out to the people watching on Instagram. Rodney, you are a lie. On the football field, you were not faster than me, sir. On the track, maybe though.
Lord.
On the track, maybe though. But
guess what? He don't got no recruits though.
Oh, you didn't see that?
Oh shit! Before we get, that sounds like that's the defense side. But before we get there, I will say before we move on, because I know we're gonna talk about some other shit besides the Olympics. Shout out to all the people that won medals in all the obscure ass sports that we don't know shit about, like shooting, archery, fucking fit. Me and my nigga Chase Dollars was watching fencing, bro. We was texting each other about the niggas fencing, and honestly.
They had some lady that was pregnant that was fencing. She was like 7 months.
I did not see the pregnant lady.
She was 7 months pregnant. Yeah. She was 7 months pregnant and she medaled.
And she medaled.
And she medaled. Yeah.
Two people medaled at the Olympics at one time.
Yeah.
For the first time ever.
Yeah.
What you talking about? The baby and that bitch like best baby ever. Best baby ever. But and I want to say, I like when this will lead on to my closing statement that I always give at the end of the show. But I like when things happen, and initially I don't like the reaction of when things happen, but I like when we start to see the results of truth. And to the WNBA and the USA team, 13K, and nobody want to watch you motherfuckers. We want to watch Caitlin and Angel Reese. That's what we want to watch. Y'all went out there and we knew y'all was gonna beat Japan. Y'all are in the Olympics, and people are leaving the stadium to say, we're gonna go watch some other shit. Because we didn't see y'all. When they walked in the building, the sign said, like, y'all can't beat us without Caitlin Clark. Really what he wanted to say was, nobody want to watch you without Caitlin Clark. And I do not want to butcher her name, but the young lady that plays for the Dallas Wings.
I know it's Dare's sister. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just don't want to butcher her name, but she has got to be the motherfucking coldest thing I've ever seen. And for her not to be on the motherfucking USA team is stupid. We watched her in the All-Star game go out there and drill them motherfuckers.
On the what Club Shay Shay interview, it was with her in Ocho, with Shay Unk and Ocho, and she basically talked about it. I think she says that every time it comes up, she withdraws her name out of the Olympics. Like she kind of
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that. But Boogie done said
he didn't say it, dude, but she didn't say it, but she kind of alluded to it about the politics. So that's why she kind of.
Okay, let's be real. When you're talking about politics and sports, that's what you're saying. That's what you're saying. Let's just when people say, "Man, all this politics," that means I walked in the room. I did the job right. I'm nice, but these niggas hating. Like, ain't nothing you can tell me these niggas hating. But you got to say, the politics. But yeah, man.
You know, it's the words you got to say, you know.
Same thing about Jalen Brown.
Okay, so hold up. So I will say this. I tweeted this today, and this is about one. Before we get to him, dear, who runs? I don't want to say NBA because it's not them. Who does the 3-on-3? Because the men's team is.
I don't know.
The men's team is buns. We got one black guy. Call me racist. I don't give a fuck. This is basketball. We are black. They are white. We need more than one fucking black guy on the motherfucking 3v3 team. Jimmer Fredette, I love you. Even skinny Jimmer. Cool. But what the fuck is this? You got Brett Barry's third nephew's grandson, baby shooting underhand free throws in this bitch. Nigga, get some hoopers. You could have went to the Big Three and got a couple niggas.
It's true.
We are out. We lost. Did y'all see the game today? we had some guy with Ivic as his last name dunking on us in 3-on-3. Like the big three champ could go. I mean, no, not even the champ. They should take the best 4 people out the big three and say, go smash these motherfuckers. This is okay, and everybody knows the running joke is niggas don't show their patriotism until the Olympics. That's because niggas is athletic. And this is some shit we can relate to. We don't relate to that other bullshit y'all do. We relate to being better than other people on a field, a track, a court, a pool, anything like that. So during this time, we get disgusted to see us losing to some infant bitches and somebody from over there. What is you doing? And when I looked on the screen, I looked at my father and I said, there is not but one nigga on this team. What are we doing? What are we doing? This is what we do. Like America. Like you went to the fork of the road and you didn't even go straight. You just started backing up. This is the team that you would field back when Bill Russell was playing. This is terrible. Like, no, think about it. We got the kid from oh shit, hold up. Someone at the door, y'all. 1 second. Let me bring him in. Yeah, it's a party. It was cracking my
Hey. Listen.
And Sterling, you'll join in on this rant. I'm sorry, because I just want to get you going right way, right now when we get started. Pause if necessary. You know what I'm saying? This 3v3. Have you seen the 3v3 team for the men's in the USA?
I haven't seen it, but I've seen the.
We have one black guy, Sterling. There's one black guy on the team.
Nick, is it college? Who is he?
Nigga, please, y'all see what I'm saying, nigga? Sterling just jumped in, and when I said we got one black guy on the basketball team, he said, "What the fuck we doing? What the fuck we doing? What the fuck is we doing?" Sterling, they got Jimmer Fredette, who's skinny now. They got him on the team. They got Britt Berry's next to Ken. I'm gonna call him Britt Berry. Next to Ken.
Oh,
yeah, bro.
Wait,
Rick Barry. My bad. Rick Barry.
Rick Barry's son.
It's his like son.
Youngest,
I don't know.
He's the youngest.
His last name was Barry, and he was shooting underhand free throws. Nigga,
yeah,
so
he played at College of Charleston. Yeah,
nigga, he need to go back because he can beat me, but he can't beat these niggas in the Olympics.
Who's
this is
Negro?
Terrible. I don't know. That's the worst part. I've been trying to find out who this nigga is all day. How you got one nigga on the team and that nigga ain't even cold?
See,
that's terrible.
That's the beginning of a conspiracy theory. Because if you don't know who he is, that could be a white man playing with black people.
That's a dude playing a dude playing a dude playing a dude, bro.
I'm just saying.
It's Robert Downey Jr. Nigga.
You don't go fool retard.
I know what dude I am.
And he probably in the locker room talking like this. This basketball. This is what we do. This is what we do. Like y'all motherfuckers go out and play the game. Like, oh shit.
All right, look.
This is what we do. We play basketball. Nigga, like, hell nah, bro. This team sucks. I was watching them play, and it literally looked like I was in Lifetime waiting for them niggas to leave so we can start the fives.
That's a problem. That's a problem.
This is terrible.
But look, man. All right, look.
Damn, that's some shit. All right, we good.
Right,
Hey, you tell me you're bringing my dog in here now.
Hey, man, we had
after we had a discussion earlier today, when we had this discussion today, it woke me up. I said, you know what? Just send me the link. Send me the link.
This how it went, Sterling. So me and Hurricane, we go ahead, we knock out our NCAA games, and he like, oh, you know, I said I gotta get ready for the show. He's like, all right, well, shit, you know what?
Oh shit! Hold up, y'all. Someone at the door. Let me go get that hoe.
What was that?
Damn, Bo. All right, so check it out. Before we move on, but you know, this is what happened. And fuck it, we can go ahead. We can go into it after this. So I tell my boy Hurricane that, you know, ESPN just dropped their top 25 list of college players of the 2000s. And so he was like, okay, well, who on the list? I tell him the list. He said, oh, hell no. That shit pissed me off. I'm coming up. So I'm pulling up. So, look.
I'm pulling up.
Sterling, do you got the list ready?
What's up?
I said, Sterling, do you got the list? You got the list ready? You got the list
ready?
Hold on.
Discord. I can pull it.
I know Sterling knows how to screen share. I was gonna say, Sterling, if you go into the Discord chat, it's right there.
Probably got to scroll up a little bit.
I can pull it. I can pull it up. Keep going. Keep going. I'll pull it up.
Yeah, pull that shit up.
This list is possibly one of the most disrespectful lists I have ever read in my life. But y'all want to know one thing that's true? Oklahoma has more players than Texas. Get the fuck out of our dick, nigga. Please stop playing, nigga. That's
what you're happy about.
I'm just saying. After I looked at and this shit is real. After I looked at the list, I was like, I wanted to spit on it, but then I looked and I counted and I said 1, 2. I said 1, 2, 3. 1. I said, yeah. I said, we still beat you niggas. I was like, that's what matters. Since the year 2000, we own you. We own you.
All right, so Sterling, you got the list up. You looking at it?
No, I ain't ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Okay.
I'm almost there.
So pretty much, man, whenever me and Hurricane start talking about it, a lot of things jumped out to us instantly. And when we go over this list,
my face hurt right now.
So a lot of this shit is it's gonna affect you the same way it affect us.
Ain't no fan shit neither. It's just the pure disrespect of it.
And some of these, I'm gonna say this before he brings it up. Some of these guys, we knew about just because we're college, obviously, we're college football fanatics and everybody watched it. But like some of these guys wasn't even dope till they hit the league. Like if you're gonna make an all-time college list, like I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it while he pulls it up. You can't put Aaron Donald on it. I'm sorry, he was cold, but no, I'm not with that.
All right, so
hold up.
And niggas say I'm hating if they want, but I'm not gonna sit here and act
like. So there it is, right there.
Okay,
can y'all see that?
Yeah.
If you have to watch it, hit us in the chat. Can you see the list?
Take that shit off.
No, look at it.
So
hey, look, hold his eyes open like bird.
Let me go through the list real quick. Let me go through the list, and I'll go from 25 to 1. At number 25, running back Jonathan Taylor from Wisconsin. Number 24, Julius Peppers, North Carolina. Number 23, Tyrann Mathieu, LSU. Will Anderson, Alabama. Justin Blackman, Oklahoma State. Lamar Jackson making an appearance at number 20 at Louisville. Devontae Smith at Alabama, 19. Kyler Murray, 18, Oklahoma. Roy Williams, Oklahoma. Deshaun Watson, Clemson at number 16. Number 15, David Pollock. We were having a conversation about David Pollock the other day. Number 14, Aaron Donald. Number 13, Khalil Mack, University of Buffalo. Number 12, Joe Thomas, Wisconsin. 11, Terrell Suggs. Terrell Suggs was a beast. Number 10, Larry Fitzgerald, Pitt. Joe Burrow. At number 9, Bryant McKinney, Miami. That's Hurricanes guy. Number 7, Reggie Bush. Wow, that's okay. Number 7, Reggie Bush, USC.
Go ahead, finish.
Let's keep going, man.
Number
Just
6,
number
6, Tim Tebow, Florida. Number 5, Ed Reed, Miami. Number 4, Vince Young, Texas. Number 3, Cam Newton, Auburn. Number 2, Baker Mayfield, Oklahoma. And then Ndamukong Suh with the number 1 spot. That's the 25. Right. So, I mean, there's some people they left out of here. For sure.
Some.
There's a lot.
Some.
Peter Warwick. Michael Vick.
Oh, no, Hurricane. No,
Michael Vick was 99.
No, Hurricane. Let me throw you a lob right quick because I didn't see Willis McGahee on that bitch.
What I just say, Hurricane? What the fuck I just say? What did I say, y'all, before we got in this?
Willis McGahee was not one of the coldest motherfuckers you ever saw playing in the 2000s. You're on drugs.
Yeah, bro. Do you not? My mom had she worked at the university for 25 years and she had season tickets everybody there. I've been to some of the most classic games in the 2000s just off of some regular ass season tickets. So I've been and seen some stuff. So to have just to her, and it's not even fandom in that time frame, they pretty much had the 34th NFL team at the school. Oklahoma had more people than that or whatever. Texas had more people. And then then we're not even talking about the dynamics of when West Virginia came out popping with the spread offense with Rich Rod and all that stuff. And with Florida State, yeah, Chris Winkie, yeah, Peter Warwick.
Peter Warwick.
Oh, yeah, Peter Warwick.
Yes, bro.
And then even with that list, you should have at least the Heisman trophy people on it because they were significant because all of them had significant games to get them into the Heisman. Majority of them were on it, but some of them weren't.
No Michael Vick. What are we doing? The nigga was before Vick.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, he was there. He was a little bit before, but like his like
99, 2000.
99 and 2001. That's Vic because I remember watching that damn bowl game with Florida State where he damn near won the game by himself because his receivers weren't catching nothing, running backs couldn't do nothing. Vic damn near was running all over the field over Florida State.
Guys, I got a name for you that's not on this list.
Okay, go ahead.
And Eric Crouch. What the fuck are we doing?
Nah,
What
fuck Eric Crouch.
What the fuck? What? Did you say no Eric Crouch?
You mean?
Hey, hold up. Before I say fuck Eric Crouch again, hey, we got Poe in here. Poe, what's up? What you good with you, dog? Poe ain't saying nothing. How you doing, man?
Oh, my bad, Poe.
Top 25 is crazy. That is crazy.
It's crazy. It is basura.
Do you have someone that you would have added?
I just think there's too many defensive players on this list. Only because, like, in college, the most impactful players mostly came from the offense because of how free you get to play offense. And it's like there's no Ducks play. Like, Mariota was a fucking problem in college.
Mariota was good too.
And like and Dominic Sue being number one, like, don't get me wrong, he was a beast in college, but like, what is he impacting if his team is bad?
And they didn't win.
They didn't win. So like, you're not really impacting the game like that. Manziel and Mike took a bad Texas A&M defense and put them on the map for 2-3 years, and became the most popular college for a long time. You know what I mean? There's a lot of names that got left off this list.
Bro, they're so good.
And do you guys think that Vince Young might be a little too high on the list?
Bro, the fact that Reggie, okay, here Sterling. Oh God. Okay, it's just like this is gonna be like this is gonna be like throwing up in my mouth. But like, no, Vince Young is properly rated because his run, like during his run, because being an Oklahoma fan and watching a lot of Big 12 football, like I see all these guys, but no, people kind of they don't underestimate it because they played in the best national championship game ever, the USC Texas game. But along that way, watching Vince Young, at one point they tried to put this motherfucker at receiver, and he caught a touchdown. Like, let me say, he caught a touchdown. Like, so, like, and if people want to know, want me to tell them what highlight could I have them watch to make them realize how cold Vince Young was, it's not the final play at USC. It's 4th and 10 versus Oklahoma State with the pump fake. Okay. If y'all go watch, if you go want to watch any fucking highlight, go watch 4th and 10 against Oklahoma State and tell me that's not the coldest nigga you've ever seen in your life.
Okay.
Football.
He went like 57 yards.
Yes, bro. And
I agree with that. I agree with that. But hold on though. At number 4, like I think that might be a little too high. Like Cam Newton. Oh, so hold on. Cam Newton at 3, who only played a season. I think that's too high. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, Cam was it though.
Cam was good. He only played one season.
I know, but his one season was fucking.
It was
electric.
good. He only played one season. We're talking about the most like.
We're not taking Reggie Bush first.
Top players.
Everybody in here.
No. I know. Poe. I'm sitting here saying like Adrian Peterson should be on here, but Reggie Bush, if he's not number 1, like what the fuck are we talking about?
Tavon Austin.
He should be on the list somewhere. The national list.
Hey guys, I got one that went on the list. Percy Harvin, maybe.
Just maybe. Nigga, this list should be full of Florida Gators and Miami Hurricanes. Let's be real.
I said hurricane.
It should be full. It should be at least 10 of these motherfuckers on both teams.
My nigga from the Arkansas.
Darren McFadden.
He might be around 25. McFadden.
Yeah, but still, but he was one of the most dynamic
motherfuckers. But
or the Wild Hog or whatever they called it.
Bro, they literally just had him and old buddy that played for the Cowboys.
Felix Jones.
Felix Jones. Like we can have him on the list, man. Like Felix Jones. Like, bro,
Pat White, Steve Slayton.
Pat White should be
Pat White.
D'Anthony Thomas might be somewhere around.
D'Anthony Thomas, there you go, Poe.
D'Anthony Thomas was one of the most undefendable players.
But he was more. I like that, but he was more of a gadget kind of player. Like he had he didn't have like a full-time role. You know what I'm saying?
Take it
he
for
was
somebody
a niche
who
player.
watched my brother play motherfuckers at Oregon every year. D'Anthony Thomas was unguardable.
LaMichael James.
LaMichael James. Hey,
hold on. What did Jordan say about those dudes?
It's like take this Miami team and then right now, and like if you take the fact that they're all in the offense, they're all run like a 4-4. They had a track team at Oregon, the guys that could have competed against their track athletes playing football, running the most newest offense of fast football in his. Like you're in base defense. You don't get to set up in any type of blitzes or whatever. You're playing base defense against them because they're on the line. And then sometimes they do the same play over and over again. Sometimes they'll change it at the line. But that was the most unguardable offense in football.
Well, I'm gonna say that Oregon offense though, even if he never got hurt, Dennis Dixon.
Yeah.
Bro,
you guys forgot about Dennis Dixon?
He destroyed Michigan. He destroyed Michigan by
now. Hold on. I got 2 names. I got 2 names though. Since you brought up Michigan, Braylon Edwards. What are we doing? Braylon Edwards was fucking.
He was cold, but he ain't worthy of 25 though. But he honorable mention.
Right.
My card. Here's what it needs to be. Hey, Hurricane, get my back on this one. Here's one, and this is probably my favorite college football player ever. And he didn't go to Oklahoma. Devin Hester. Where are we?
Hey,
where are we? What are we doing?
I got to see that for 3 seasons, bro.
You are a lucky man.
That like so, y'all remember it was the Duke game where he got wrapped up, did like a figure 8, went around 3 players, and then hit the other side of the field and returned the punt.
I do remember that.
That was. I'm gonna tell you this. We had that year. We had like 5 hurricanes. So all the games were like in the middle of the day. They didn't have any power on campus, but what they did have was power in that stadium. In that stadium, but anytime they saw Hester go back there to return a punt or a kick, everybody was standing up in the stadium and just waiting because it's like if he gets a crease, they know that's a house call.
Yeah.
Did they came out with the top 100? I didn't see Jaquez, and like, don't get me wrong, this is a bad Oregon State offense, but I didn't see Jaquez
Rogers.
Bro,
that little miniative dude.
Top 25?
No. In the top, there was they had a top 100 or top 50.
Okay.
I didn't see his name.
Okay.
But like everybody knew they were running the football. Their quarterbacks were horrendous. And they stacked the box, and he was averaging like 120 a game.
You know what I love about this list though?
Go ahead.
There's no Ohio State Buckeyes.
I was just about to say Braxton Miller can't make the list.
Nah, nigga, hell no.
Braxton Miller?
Braxton Miller has a top 5 highlight all time in the NCAA.
With that spin?
I think it'll
be okay. Go look up. Go look. The spin is not one of the most searched, most looked at, most covered.
I thought you meant highlight film. I thought you meant
no. Like as far as but he was a highlight play, bro. Like
he doesn't have one of the best highlights. Come on
now. Nah.
Come on.
Troy Smith.
Fuck them niggas. No, hell no.
What?
I feel you.
You an AJ Hawk? AJ Hawk? We not talking about AJ Hawk? AJ Hawk?
No, man.
Larry.
Was there any Bama running backs?
Bobby Carpenter?
Bro, linebackers.
Hold on. No. You make a good point, Poe.
There's no Bama running backs?
Hold on. I'll look for you. No, there are no Bama running backs on this list. Devontae Smith is the only Alabama offensive player.
You know what? That's AI. That's an AI generated list. They got lazy when they made that shit.
Yeah, Will Anderson over
No, who's the kid? Who's the cat at the Saints? That was at the Saints.
Come on, Chase. Hey, Chase, bro. You don't be
Mark Ingram
like that.
Mark Ingram won a Heisman.
So did what? Derrick Henry. No Eddie Lacy.
Oh
no, that was the first thing I said. No Julio.
No Chad Johnson.
No Julio.
Julio wasn't as cold in college, though, was he? I mean, he was cold, but he wasn't.
Nah, he was cold.
Julio was doing
Julio wasn't the pros in college.
So Julio Jones was like one of the first. He was, in my opinion, he was the recruit that changed Bama around for the good.
Yes.
He was the start of the five. He was the start of the dynasty.
Yeah.
But guys, you know what? You know the game Poe saw that, you know what I'm saying, made him say, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, Julio may not be that dude. It's because he was playing against another nigga that should have been on this list. My nigga Patrick Peterson. Nigga, stop it. Like, Patrick Peterson out there killing niggas.
Only one LSU is Tyrann
Man, Patrick
I'm gonna tell you this. Y'all know
putting boys in jail.
Hold up. Hurricane, what you got?
I say you want to know the history on Patrick Peterson, why his name went from Patrick Williams to Patrick Peterson.
What's that?
Because he got caught up in some SAT stuff, so he changed his name.
Oh yeah,
because he was committed to Miami. Then some news came out about he got his SATs fortified. So then he went from Patrick Williams to Patrick Peterson.
And look,
so you change your name and you get better SAT score or what?
Yeah, because
they can't pin it to you now.
God damn, niggas a nigga, boy. I swear to
God. And niggas made
it's not the Negroes. It is the
white man.
Yes, the college coach.
The Caucasians.
The fellas from the Caucasus Mountains.
The mountains of Caucasus.
Yeah.
Shout out to college. You can use.
Okay, all right. So
honest, if you can ball, you gonna motherfucking make the team. So let's stop playing.
All right, I got a group experiment here. Let's create our top five. Our top five best college football players
individually or
the 2000s.
Individually, and we're gonna all unanimously agree that Reggie
no Ghost. No. R.I.P. to Cole Brennan.
Coaching these white quarterbacks.
We were just talking about this.
Hold on.
Cole Brennan top 50.
Let's give Cole Brennan some love.
Top 50 for sure.
Hold up. Y'all don't understand. If y'all were to tell Ghost to put his top 5 quarterbacks in here, it would be some niggas like Brett Favre, like motherfucking Peyton Manning, no, Ghost.
Hey, but Cole Brennan though, when we talk about quarterback swag in terms of like what he wore on the field,
yes,
that nigga's like top 5, bro. He was swaggy as hell.
All right, swaggy, dog. Let's start here. Let's start
number 5. Let's start number 5.
We'll start number 5 because Vince Young is not number 1. He's close.
Fuck Vince Young, dog. No.
Oh shit! Because of 03. Hey, because of 03. Because if y'all don't remember, that Rose Bowl was against Michigan. Vince
I feel like Gucci Man from 2006. I don't know nothing about no Vince Young, bro.
Yeah, shit. Well, it ain't this record. It's the truth. Vince got that ass, nigga.
Are we doing individual top 5s or our own?
Oh, together, collective.
Okay.
We gotta agree.
Okay. So number 5, y'all.
Number 5.
I agree with Vince there. If you're gonna put him there.
I'll take. I won't have no qualms putting Vince at 5.
Yeah, Vince at 5. Yeah.
All right, Vince Young at 5.
We're gonna put Vince Young at 5.
Okay.
He deserves to be in there, and I just don't think he's better than the 4 that I'm getting up. I'm all right, y'all niggas. I am beside. Where would you put Vince?
Vince is top 3, nigga. What are you talking about?
I mean, he
played in the best football game ever. What are we talking about?
That's one game.
And he won it.
And they were down by 2 scores.
Can we? All right. Before we make a decision, he didn't have to be 1, guys, but he's got to be top
in the
3.
top 3.
Like he's got it. We haven't talked about Reggie. We haven't talked about like Eric Crouch. We haven't
Eric Crouch not going anywhere near
Eric Crouch in the fucking Heisman. We haven't talked about
yeah, and we took his soul. We took his soul right after that Heisman too.
We haven't talked about Ed Reed. You know what I'm saying? So like we haven't even talked about these other guys. So it's like if we haven't talked about the other guys, and we're gonna sit here and y'all gonna put Vince Young at 5. That's disrespectful, bro. He had one of the greatest. I'm an Oklahoma fan. This is throwing up in my mouth. He had one of the greatest one season. Like he was great throughout his entire time. But that one season, like, it possibly was like top.
Do we think Baker top 3?
I mean, he was. Baker's not top 3.
Baker's not.
Go ahead.
I would have Brian McKinney in this top 5 because if you go to your whole college career and you do not let up a fucking sack, that is a feat within itself.
And he was 5th in the Heisman as a lineman.
Okay. Can the panel agree? Brian McKinney at 5.
Okay,
I'll put that in there.
Is that lineman?
Yeah, he's old lineman.
We fucking with it because
and he was in the Heisman race. You got to respect that, dog.
As a lineman.
My top 5.
And I want to say this on the Hesi podcast. We show the big men love. You know what I'm saying? Because
I'm a big man, and I'm not sure any old lineman. What the fuck? I could go up there and not get a sack. Like,
oh my god, here we go.
Ken Dorsey didn't get dirty until Brian McKinney left to go to the league.
Look, that's to me. If you never gave up a sack,
sound like you had a lot of help.
Career.
Sound like you had a lot of help.
Okay. So Brian McKinney, number 5. Number 4. Who we got? Should we go put Vince Young there?
Vince.
No, Vince is top 3. I'm not.
Hold on. Let's take a vote. Let's take a vote.
Bro. Now, y'all take a vote. Let me speak my
Hold on. You know what? Hold on. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to state your case as to why Vince Young should be higher than number 4. Go.
All right, 30 seconds. Vince Young had one of the, if not the most dynamic seasons at quarterback that we have ever seen in his life. His entire tenure at Texas, Charlie Woodson was not in the 2000s. His entire tenure at Texas was a dynamic show for all to behold. He is one of the best players to come out of Texas. And on top of this, he beat Michigan and he beat USC and was touted as the best football game ever.
30 seconds. All right. Hold on. Now, if you hold on. If you are a great job, if you are watching at home, okay, put it in the chat, and then the panel's gonna vote. All right. Are we are
too many names?
Hold on. We are racist. We are racist. He beat Ohio State too. Thank you, Dollars.
Okay.
We are racist because they're not in the top 5.
Because I'm taking both of those 2 names right there over Vince, if I'm being dead ass.
Stop.
Yeah. The amount of numbers.
Hold on. Let's not get off track here.
Yeah,
let's vote. Are we in unison? Vince Young higher than 4? Yes or no?
I give him 3.
No.
I can give him 3.
Thank you, Hurricane.
Hurricane.
I'm not putting him ahead of 4. No.
4. You want him at 4?
Yeah.
Number 4. Okay.
I wanted him at 5.
Boogie.
4.
Okay. And I guess the deciding votes with me, I'm gonna put him at 4.
Oh well, I guess.
Sorry, dog.
He's fight. That was a spiteful vote.
Hey, that's democracy. That's democracy.
Oh my god!
You gotta take it, Russ. You just gotta take it. It went to vote, so you just gotta take it, bro.
But you gave a good, compelling argument, but it wasn't good enough. All right.
Number 3, who we got?
You love 3 so much. Feelings like beat this nigga, yeah. Because he knows.
Hey,
Russ,
you know I gotta give you shit. You know it's my job to give you shit because I love you.
Yeah, exactly. Because you know I'm gonna roll over tonight, and I'm like, bullshit. And I don't even like Texas. Fuck Texas. But
listen.
Amazing.
Like if you want me to vote for your guy, you probably should mention that they beat Michigan. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I would have left that one out.
That's the part of the legacy, though. And he led the drive to get the field goal.
I watched it. Fuck. But USC, that was the best college football game I think I've ever seen in my life.
It was.
Yes.
It was.
All right.
Because it is meeting we hate.
Okay. On the Hesi podcast, top 5 college football players of the 2000s. We are at number 3. Number 3. Do we have a suggestion out there right now?
Just go ahead and put Ed because I know he's not going to surpass a quarterback or anything.
Yeah.
Ed Reed.
Go ahead and put Ed.
For the
Go ahead and put
speech
Ed in
alone.
there.
For the speech alone. For the
Yeah.
speech alone. For the speech alone, he top 5.
Not just that.
No, dog.
Not even
I
that.
died for this shit.
I'm
Nigga,
gonna tell you.
hey.
I'm gonna tell you what made Ed probably the creme de la creme
Let's hear it.
was the Boston College game. We were losing that game, and it was the final drive of the game. Boston College is the red zone. Ed Reed, it's a deflection, pick. Matt Walters, defensive tackle, gets the pick. Ed Reed strips it out of his hand and runs it down the field, scores the touchdown. Miami gets into the national championship to play Nebraska.
Okay. Hold up 1 second, because this nigga wild right now. This
Yeah,
nigga is wild right now. Christopher Sherrard, you a nigga right now. You being a whole nigga right now. You better stop. You better stop the slander, my guy.
Hey,
You better stop the slander, bruh.
Shout out my nigga, because the list is tremendous behind. Hey, Texas
say
is
this.
motherfucking building. Texas football players over everything, nigga.
All right.
Look,
I might put Adrian Peterson number 1 because he's from the T, nigga. We play football better than anybody in the world, Hurricane. Anybody in the motherfucking world. Y'all niggas fast, but y'all ain't got that agility. Y'all ain't got that tangible.
Okay.
look,
I had to, the Florida niggas be out here like they cold. Y'all are. Y'all fast.
I'm gonna tell you, all right. We got NIL. We got NIL for high school kids, man. So stop playing me.
That's a game changer.
Nigga, it's coming. It's coming to Texas. But you know what? Nah, y'all can have it.
Ed Reed,
You know
number
what?
3.
Hold on, wait. Before we continue, Hurricane, you can have that because we love football so much in Texas. We'll play that shit for free, nigga. We'll play that shit for free, nigga. Harder than you, nigga. And we'll let you know, nigga, we playing for free.
So this shit getting dicey now. Because we got
Ed Reed number 3.
We got 2 spots left.
So some notable names: Michael Vick, Adrian Peterson,
Tim Tebow.
Tim Tebow.
Tim
Somebody
Tebow should be at 3 if I'm being dead ass.
Tim Tebow.
Yeah,
Hey,
that was going to be my.
hey, Poe, I'm just gonna say
3 Heisman finalists.
But we can't have all quarterbacks.
Hey,
Why
Brian McKinney looking shaky right
Reggie
now.
Bush?
My number 1's going to be
Okay,
Reggie.
we can check Brian McKinney.
Number 1.
We
Reggie
can
Bush
we,
number 1.
Yeah.
Brian McKinney. We can.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm sorry,
negotiate that.
Brian, but Brian McKinney might be looking
Okay,
shaky.
let's put up number 5 then. Are we?
Damn, yeah, see, y'all see this. I see now. Y'all about to make me cut a promo on this.
Okay, hold on. Hurricane. We cannot leave Tim Tebow out of a top 5, bro. Like,
No. I'm not disputing that because realistically, Tim Tebow is in the top 3 with that because he got 2 Heisman's and he got the speech, and he got the bloody nose and mouth. He got all that.
Yep.
Reggie Bush should be number 5 then.
Wow.
Reggie Bush is number 1. We are not going to. That is not that. No, Reggie Bush.
Reggie Bush is number 1.
Over Adrian Peterson?
Over everybody else on the list. He's number 1.
Boomer Sooner to the day I die. Reggie Bush is the best fucking college football player.
All right. Okay. Wait. Well, we can't do number 1 yet. We can't do number 1 yet.
Yeah.
So are we changing number 5?
No.
Are we changing number 5?
I just wouldn't have Ed Reed in there because defensive player. I'm not putting no.
Oh shit! Hurricane gonna bleed him out.
If y'all don't want to change it,
I'm up for the debate though because, like, bro, like we got some guys that's gonna be in the top 3, and I'm with y'all. We may not be able to have
defensive player in our top 5 right now.
No. I'm saying no. Defensive players belong.
Not in the top 5 of college football players ever.
Nigga, Ed Reed was crazy.
It's crazy. Like we're talking about top 5. It's gonna be majority quarterbacks. There's gonna be Reggie Bush. Like
okay,
that's
so.
Should we put Ed Reed? Hold on.
Yeah, tomato.
Here we go. Should we put Ed Reed at number 5?
Yes.
And then
McKinney.
Should we do that? Okay, let's make that change. Let's make that change.
Brian McKinney goes to the HM room. Honorable mention.
Yeah.
He got to go to the HM room and he got to chill. We love it, but niggas ain't turning on the TV to watch. Every
All right,
five.
let's wrap this up now because we got recruiting to do now. All right.
Hey, that's on you. I got recruiting to do too, and we are here in Florida.
So number three,
number
three would be who?
I'm gonna I'm gonna give Tebow his respect, and I'm gonna say Vince Young is number 3.
We got Vince Young at 4.
I got Vince Young at 4.
Yeah, no,
it was voted.
We went through. We put Vince Young at 4. I know you didn't agree with it, but
I'm fighting.
He wants 2 Vince Youngs.
Hey, nigga. Vince Young B, nigga. Hey, I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Look, 3.
Tebow's at 3.
Tebow's at 3. I think we can all agree Tebow at number 3.
Nigga, I'm on my Trump shit. We ain't lose, nigga. It's a miscount.
We stopped the count.
That nigga said.
That nigga
There's no more count on Vince Young.
Yeah.
That nigga, hey, the false
Trump. He's on his Trump.
News, nigga.
He was the best.
Hey, nigga.
I walked in and said, hey, he's the best football player I've ever seen.
He did it for the blacks.
Ghostin. Burrow would be my top 5.
Hey,
who?
I'm talking to Ghostin. He said
Joe Burrow ain't.
He'd
Man,
be in my
fuck
top
Joe
5.
Burrow. No.
Joe Burrow had one good season.
That nigga had one season, bro.
Breaking every record at quarterback.
No, nigga.
oh my god.
Only white boy in this top 5 is Tim Tebow.
He had Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
Number
You
3.
feel what you
We
got.
back to number 3. Who we got number 3?
Tebow.
Timmy T? All right, let's put Timmy T on there.
Timmy T at 3.
Timmy T at 3.
It
Well, this is a fun experiment. That's all I got to say.
It is.
This is
Hey,
This
we
is-
disrespect ESPN analysts for making their list, and we can't agree on the top 5.
Hey,
It's harder to look.
hey,
right.
we have a legitimate argument though, bro. Like,
We got some arguments. Some old heads think that they know.
Yeah.
us.
you know,
All right,
hey,
we got 2 players. We got 2 players left on our top 5. 2 players.
It's
Reggie,
really
okay, so
gonna
hold on.
be-
Go over the 3 we got so far. So at number 5 we got
So-
Ed Reed.
Mm-hmm.
At number 4 we got Tim Tebow, and at number 3 we got Vince
Vince at
Young.
4, Tim Tebow at 3.
Yeah, try to switch it. Both you heard him.
And then we got Reggie at 1. So
Yeah.
now it's
So
just
who we just figuring out number? Who's sitting at number
So
2?
who's number 2? Who's
Who's
number 2?
2?
Adrian Peterson.
Johnny Manziel.
God, man.
I think so.
No.
I think it is. Okay, guys, okay. For the good gracious of football, let's not choose a quarterback, bro. Let's just focus our energy.
This is what
We are
ESPN
not-
did, and that's how Ndamukong Suh got to number 1. That's what I'm saying.
He might be number 2 then. He might
He ain't
be
even.
number 2, bro.
That nigga ain't even on our top 5, bro.
That's what I'm saying. But
He might be number 2,
that's
bro.
the argument. Like, don't make
Hold
it
on. Wait, guys. Wait. Because in the interest of loving the whole complete game of football, I am gonna say that Ndamukong Suh might need to be number 2.
No, bro. Let me tell you why it don't work.
No.
I'm gonna give you one, very vain reason why I just don't. Not on our list. Not on the Hesi podcast. When you got a name like Ndamukong and you light skin, kind of nigga. No.
Damn, bro.
You could be, bro, you could be in school. Listen. You in school on the first day, and the teacher says Ndamukong Suh.
He looked at her.
This nigga raised his hand,
No, he said
and
he
you-
just called you Suh.
and he ain't got no bone through his nose. No,
Oh my god.
that ain't gonna cut it, bro.
No, it is perfectly legal for Sterling to say all of this. I am just in it. I'm just in there rolling, bro. Like, oh
I
my
don't
god.
know how I feel about this, man.
You got a
Okay,
name like
this is
Ndamukong, you gotta have some Coming to America vibes, nigga. Like bone in your nose. You better be jumping and shit. No, it just no, man. Like nigga, you better. I just can't. You know I'm right.
Hold up, y'all.
Comment
That nigga
section.
called him. No, that nigga called him Ndamukong, nigga.
Yeah, you gotta emphasize Kong, nigga.
Ndamukong, nigga. Like, do you live in Hollow Earth, nigga?
He from Oregon. That was probably his nickname was Kong. And
Yeah.
They would do some shit like that,
Bro, that's
They would do some
Hey,
shit like that.
I'm just saying, bro. You the name gotta fit. So he ain't in our top 5, bro.
okay. So he can't get 2 because
No, you definitely can't.
Okay, so for number
We
2,
can't have two. We can't have 2 Vince Youngs in the top 5, but we can't have Ndamukong.
Okay, I'm trying to show a defensive player some love, my nigga. But
got 5. That's love.
That nigga, I'm trying to think of 2. Okay, a non-quarterback, bro. Like a non-quarterback that was out there.
You handcuff him because now our list gonna be wrong if it's a
The
non-quarterback.
fuck is not gonna be wrong.
We got okay, hold on. Notable names left out there. Michael Vick.
2. Boom.
Michael Vick.
Yep. Yep.
He did.
I'm racist in a bitch. I said
everybody
no
agree? Does everybody agree to that?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm racist in a bitch. The nigga said I said no quarterbacks. He named a black quarterback. Yep, that's working.
Hey, Cole, you don't like Michael Vick at number 2?
He's great, but no.
He's great, but no.
If you were looking at the ESPN list that dropping, they had Michael Vick at 2. Would you agree with that?
All right. Yes.
Michael Vick was. He was
cold. All these motherfuckers were cold.
Yes.
They were all good. What do you mean? They were all great.
Well, if they were all cold, Michael Vick had a coat, nigga. He had a coat.
What does that mean?
Yes. Nigga.
Thank you.
Punk, nigga. Hey, that nigga Sterling just hit the step back, turn around 3 and said, ah.
So, do we agree or not? I mean, we don't have to put him in here. It's just our list.
I'm the only one
we just gotta finish this list because we over time.
We're gonna finish. Let's give ourselves 10 minutes.
We have 14 minutes. The max is an hour and 15 minutes that we've gone. We have 14 minutes, and I'm gonna say we should put.
I'm over this list anyway. So.
Why? Because only one Miami nigga on that
Hurricane. It's once we took out Brian McKinney, Hurricane was like, "Fuck y'all niggas." Look at him, he mad.
I'll say this. Look, Vic at number 2.
All right, Vic at number 2.
No, right. We gotta do a non, bro. We
well then give me another suggestion. Who we put in there?
Tavon Austin would be the only other non-quarterback that I would.
Nigga, stop.
He said Tavon
Austin is not. No, I'm not.
Tavon Austin top 5 though.
Okay. So I got the guy. I got my number 2, but y'all are gonna sit here and tell me he's not better than our number 3, and that I'm a receiver guy, and I am, and I think the receiver position is the best in the land. But Percy Harvin is number 2. It goes Reggie Bush, Percy Harvin. You can have, and honestly, hey Hurricane, that might piss you off. No, Michael Vick might be honorable mention because you got to go Reggie Bush, then you got to go Percy Harvin, then you got to go Vince Young, then you got to go Tim Tebow.
Vince Young, damn. Did you fight Vince Young at the bar? There's something?
Slide him up.
Yeah. Vince Young is an honorable mention. He's number 4 and he's number 1.
Bro, you said he's honorable mention. You can't say, you say number 4 and number 1. Vince Young, so the top 5 players of all time in college football are Vince Young.
Are we can Adrian Peterson go number 2?
No, I know. I really think it's Percy Harvin, bro. Because here's the thing about Adrian Peterson. He's in the top 25, but he can't be in the top 5 because we didn't win shit. He didn't win shit. He was just old.
They got 55-14 in the national championship game.
My nigga,
okay.
I know.
What about Ricky Williams?
I know.
Ricky was before
he was before 2000. Yeah, he was really close.
You're really looking at if you want to go into he's not top like Charles Rogers is one. Niggas looking like this. Charles Rogers is one.
Touchdowns.
You got Percy Harvin.
I feel like Percy, although he was fantastic, he played on an all-star team though.
It doesn't matter though because Reggie Bush did too. And we're missing that receiver that played with Reggie Bush too. I can't remember his name. Mike Williams. No, not Mike Williams. Number 8.
It's the other one. Jared.
Jared. I forget his first name, but Jared. And then we're forgetting like 3 or 4 running backs.
Okay,
like, that help us because we are forgetting like 3 or 4 running backs that like literally ran that shit, bro. Like so, but. Yeah, that's what we want. You don't know college football, but you're fucking with it because the conversation's dope. I'm so mad because my brain is running up a fall because we're missing some running backs that played in the early 2000s that was fucking true because it was Reggie Bush, it was Adrian Peterson, we had LaMichael James, there was
Willis, McGahee,
Willis
Larry
McGahee.
Fitzgerald could be in there.
Who?
Larry Fitzgerald.
Top 5.
Larry got locked up by Answer Roll.
Boom.
Well, everybody got locked up by Hurricanes.
And
And the Hurricanes got locked up.
And you talking about super teams. Who's talking about super teams?
We got two. We got two players left.
Okay. So, all right. So we got Reggie Bush at the 1.
Are we going Reggie Bush 1? For sure.
Yeah, nigga.
I'm just asking. I'm
gonna put it out there in the
Bush
chat.
push? The original tush push? The Bush push?
Yeah, the Bush push, the Reggie time, nigga.
Yep, the stop and go and reversing the field.
Bro, Reggie Bush.
All right, Reggie Bush number 1. Well, number 1.
Okay, if we're looking at running backs, all right. So if we're looking at running backs, here's a couple names of running backs of the 2000 that were there. Cedric Benson.
Yeah,
forget about Cedric Benson
on that national championship team.
D'Angelo Williams did good at Memphis too, so let's not forget about that.
Yes, he did.
Nice. He not top 5. He was nice.
No, LT wasn't in 2000. What, LaDainian?
Nah, he was in the.
No, he was.
He was. I think he was. No, he was. That's the one.
He barely made it.
He's like 03.
Hurricanes are college football historian.
Yeah,
he barely made it. He barely made the cut.
Was he 2001?
Yeah, he was like because he was around that Vic era.
But I was
around that time.
I forgot Robert Griffin. Robert Griffin might be up there too.
There it is.
Yes, RG3.
He is though. He is. I think
because he took a Baylor team.
He is.
Damn, Paul.
All of a sudden he is.
He took a Baylor team that nobody thought about, and
you're right,
yeah.
But like him and that's what I'm saying though. I said Johnny
Brad
Manziel,
Smith
you didn't like it. I said Robert Griffin, who's about the same story, and you liked it though.
Yeah, but Manziel's white.
We're talking about Maurice Claret. Ghost talking about Maurice Claret. All right, so Ghost, he played for Ohio State. Sterling will never okay that. So
who?
Maurice Claret.
Maurice Claret,
nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, and he beat y'all too.
Top 100.
Yeah, definitely a top 100.
I can't give Maurice Claret like top 5, but I can definitely
not see him on our list. All right.
Yeah, me too.
Robert Griffin.
Okay.
Dead ass. Like,
okay, that's
without Ed Reed.
Why do you have all these quarterbacks? We're trying.
That's the most impactful players in college. That's what I'm saying. Like, it is quarterbacks. As much as like whether I like it or don't like it.
But top 5 players that you've ever seen when your
are all
eyes
quarterbacks
opened up.
And then Reggie Bush.
Nail down to number 2.
It's all quarterbacks and Reggie Bush.
We got to nail down to number 2.
RG3, I agree with our
RG3 at number 2.
I agree with our listener though, because RG3 came out of nowhere.
All these niggas came out of nothing. Like they all come from. Everybody besides Grant came off of hard times, dog. What you talking about?
He said he was just a fast nerdy nigga in high school.
From a fast nerdy nigga,
I mean, he ain't lying. Then he ain't lying.
Love it, nigga. You got to love it. Like, nah, like
yo, he ain't never. His mom will never on food stamps.
No, man. I don't want to put RG3 on this list, dog.
All right, fair. All right, no, RG. He was dope though. He was dope.
No.
Top 5 though. I don't know.
Nah.
Yo, stop. I'm about to say, all right. Yo, you gotta stop calling our list the Apple list. It's not that bad.
Yeah, hey, this nigga, he wilding, bro.
Yeah. Okay. At first, when I was laughing,
but no. I'm gonna tell you exactly where all these emotions is coming from because y'all niggas didn't get Vince Young in your top 3. Swallow them fucking emotions and shut the fuck up. Down that shit, all right? Down that fucking hill, okay?
Yeah,
it ain't happening.
He's honorable mention and number 4. Like, what more do you want?
I got number 2, y'all. I got number 2.
All right, here we go.
And when I say it, nobody's gonna argue. Everybody's gonna say yes, and everybody's gonna let this shit die. It's Sean Taylor. Let's rock. It's Sean Taylor. Let's rock.
I'm not saying nothing.
Niggas don't want to disrespect the dead. Hey, Boogie. Niggas don't want to disrespect the dead. Niggas is like,
Well, I'm gonna say it. Nah.
You don't think so?
No. Not 2.
If Ed can't be in there, Sean Taylor is a close second to Ed Reed. And if Ed Reed You're down at the bottom.
Okay.
Then
Can we
that's the
put
thing.
Ed Reed and Sean Taylor at number 5? Like 2 at number 5?
Tyrann.
Bro.
Hey, bro, you
This
gave me
ain't- this ain't-
at the bottom. He said, y'all niggas can be last together.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just the thing. It's just like y'all just shitting on that man. It's all good.
Oh man.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. All them niggas got locked up. 2 programs. 24 hours. That's what them niggas got. Locked up.
They got me locked up.
Don't let me out. Hey.
Oh my god.
Bro, okay, so Sean Taylor is not crazy work. Sean Taylor's fucking crazy.
Crazy work, bro.
Why is the last 2 so hard, bro?
It's because we're not going to agree on
Well,
it.
the last 2 ain't hard. This is
No, because with the last 2 is hard because we're trying not to put a running back or a quarterback up there. When in reality,
it's going to be a running back.
It's going to be that.
It's RG3 or Michael Vick. That's the 2 I'm thinking of.
All right. So for number 2,
Johnny Manziel in there for appropriate reasons.
Okay, here we go. Let's simplify this.
I want to hear why. Yeah, why?
For number 2,
niggas, I don't feel like
it's got to be a quarterback. It's got to be a quarterback then. Okay.
This
for number 2.
Dark, nigga.
Who we got?
Tebow, because he believe in Jesus.
Realistically, the nod is going to be Tebow because he has 2 Heismans. That's that's like other remove all emotions and stuff. Realistically, it's Tebow because he has 2 Heismans.
I'll say this:
Tebow
number 2, Reggie Bush
number 3,
1,
then.
And then number 3 we can put
same argument.
Michael Vick. Michael Vick. Boom.
If we moving down,
he's staying down.
Like,
we can't have a white dude at number 1.
We don't. Yeah, Reggie Bush.
Reggie
Bush. I
he
agree.
did date Kim Kardashian, but I mean,
you know,
this is before.
We're not talking about the pro. This is college.
No, but anyway,
you know,
but no, we like don't worry about that. That's not gonna happen. We ain't gonna have no white dudes.
So I'm taking for number 3. We putting who?
Percy Harvin.
Johnny Manziel.
Percy Harvin, bro.
He made that. As much as Tebow get his credit, if he don't have Percy Harvin, I don't think Tebow really getting where he's getting.
The reason why Florida was so dominant is because they had 2 of the top 5.
So who's number 3?
Percy
Harvin?
Bro, okay, you got number 5 is Ed Reed. Number 4 is Vince Young. Number 3 is Percy Harvin. Number 2 is Tim Tebow. And number 1 is Reggie Bush. And really, I'm over here thinking to myself, damn, if Percy's number 3 and we talk about all these quarterbacks, we might as well move in something number 3 for Percy number 4 and call it a motherfucking day. You know what I'm saying?
Percy.
Oh yeah,
y'all. That's what y'all want.
Yeah.
But it's all good.
Big 30 truth wants.
Yeah.
Who had? I'm telling y'all, it should be Vince number 3,
and then
Tebow number 2, Reggie Bush number 1, and then at the 4 and 5 spot we got Ed Reed and Percy Harvin.
I ain't mad at this, but I don't want Percy at 4.
And honestly,
I'll accept it.
You are a Georgia fan. Like we have a Georgia. Okay, for the chat out there and everybody watching, the Georgia fan and the fucking Miami fan are the ones that are saying no, Florida niggas.
No. It ain't saying that. No, I'm not saying that. I'm realistic about it. Like I'm okay with that list. Or whatever, but
go ahead. My bad.
No, I'm okay with that. It's that like because if we like realistically look at from the facts, Tim Tebow has to be in the top 3 or at least
for sure.
one or 2 because he has the 2 Heismans. But if he didn't have Percy Harvin,
one Heisman, 2 natties, right?
2 natties.
Yeah,
2 natties, 1 Heisman, but he was in the Heisman race
every single year. Yeah, and he was like one, and he was like number 2 every single time, like 2 and 3, or whatever. So
yeah. That's that. I'm cool with that. But Percy,
yeah, that's 3? The only one that.
Well, y'all really gonna sit here and
say Percy was cold, bro.
I'll throw a dark horse in there, and it pains me to say it, but it's reality. Peter Warwick. Nobody brought up fucking Peter Warwick.
But if you're gonna bring up Peter Ward, you got to bring up the guy throwing him the ball.
Chris Winkie, he can tell you. Bud can tell you. I said, how do y'all not talk about 30-year-old Chris Winkie?
Because Chris
too old, dog.
He was too old. Chris Winkie won the Heisman, but he lost to.
He was too old, dog.
He lost to who?
Josh Heupel.
Yeah, but
I know. I watched that game and I relished in it.
Oh, I love it. Every minute.
This nigga said Carson Palmer.
Yeah, get out of here, Ghost.
Bro.
Carson Palmer?
Nobody knows. No, hey, Hurricane.
That's the Troy Polamalu time.
Yeah.
Ghost knows the white quarterback position better than any Negro.
We got to nail down this list. We over time.
All right. So let's go over the. I'll say the list, and then we'll say our final remarks, and we'll get out of here. Top 5 college football players of the 2000s, according to the Hesi podcast. We got Ed Reed, number 5. Number 4, we got Vince Young. Number 3, we got Percy Harvin. Number 2, Tim Tebow, and number 1, Reggie Bush.
You got look. If I'm looking at this list right now, I'm gonna say this in closing. You swap Percy, you swap Vince. I can't put Percy Harvin over there.
You say you can't have 2 Gators in the top 3?
No, they can't be holding hands, nigga.
Let's bring back the vote. Let's bring back the vote.
That's why he wanted Percy there. So yeah.
Are we
Percy
voting?
shouldn't be in the top 5.
So are we voting? Oh, stop this madness. Are we voting? Are we voting that we move Vince up to number 3? You know what I'm saying?
What I'm saying is that
we got recruiting to do, man. Yeah, let's put him in 3.
Yeah, let's go ahead and move him up 3. Yeah, move him up 3. Shit, let's go.
All right.
This
all right.
Well,
checkmate.
Hey, you helped make it, nigga. What you talking about?
I didn't help. After all the construction he just did to the list, I didn't help make nothing.
You did help make this list.
I agreed with Reggie Bush and Tim Tebow.
Oh, the reason why the panel didn't like some of your selections, you had too many white people in your selections.
I had one.
You suggested too many.
I suggested.
You said more than 2 was enough?
That's enough, goddamn it.
Hey, a quarter's a quarter, nigga. Ain't we talking about sports? Hey, man.
I'm just fucking with you. It's funny,
you said you went over the 1 quarter, all right?
Hey,
man, that's the limit, goddamn it.
A stiff one, nigga. Pause.
Man, I don't know if I can sleep with this list. We might have to revisit it next week or something.
Yeah, we're going to have to reamend this next week.
But Poe, we might have to. We might could throw some more whiteys in there though. Like
no,
I feel like it's fair.
He said no.
Yeah, no. And to the chat before we end the show, you already know. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you do it. Go ahead and tell them.
So we're not gonna talk. We go. What if we do an all white, a top 5 white list?
Okay, yes.
Let's do that next week.
Next week we do all
white. That's fair.
White.
I vote Toby Gerhardt.
No.
Crouch is number 1, my nigga. Eric Crouch is number 1.
Yes. No. TMC.
TMC. Number 1.
Well, Tim Tebow. We'll let Tim Tebow hang out with us because he kept a lot of niggas in check.
He did. And out of jail.
And out of jail. And out of hell. Right? Like that's a lot. That's a lot of responsibility.
Out of hell.
Okay.
He had Cam and Aaron Hernandez, bro. And the Pouncey twins.
And they could have killed him at any time. Let's
be
real.
Yep.
They would have stole his laptop and crucified that man. So
don't forget the closing statements because I do have a closing statement. But go ahead, y'all finish.
But anyway, we will be back next week. Let's do our top 5 white college football players of the 2000s of all time.
I like it.
Next week, 1 through we're gonna do the same thing, Hurricane, and we would love to have you back next week if you're not recruiting.
Yes, sir.
Poe, you already know what it is. Boogie, good to see you. Good to have you. Russ, you already know what it is. Closing remarks.
Oh, you already know what it is. As always, you know what I'm saying? These hoes ain't loyal. And by the way, fellas, always, you can't trust the fat ass and the smile. Ask Megan Stallion because she lied. Hit that shit.
तेरी यादों का तेरी याद में निहा तेरी यादों का तेरी याद में निहा तेरी यादों का तेरी याद में निहा तेरी यादों का तेरी याद में निहा